Hi, welcome back. We're at the LD Micro Invitational here at the Four Seasons Hotel Westlake Village. I'm Carmel Fisher. This is the Sequire Spotlight. With me, I have CEO of Digerati Technologies with the ticker on OTC markets, and it's DTGI. With me is Art Smith. Hi.
Hey, Carmel, how are you?
Doing great. How are
Hey,
you?
doing well, thank you.
Wonderful. How's the conference treating you?
Very good.
Yeah?
Been very busy.
It
Yeah.
has been, isn't it? What a
2
great...
days of very back-to-back meetings, yeah.
Wonderful.
It's all good.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for, right?
That's right.
Great. So for our viewers, remind us what Digerati Technologies is all about.
Yeah, so we're a cloud-based communication service provider. It's also known in our industry as UCaaS, or Unified Communications as a Service. Mm-hmm. We provide virtually any type of telecommunication service in the cloud or over the internet to the small to medium-sized business market here in the United States. We operate primarily in Texas, Florida, and California currently.
Wonderful. What brings you to the company and the industry?
Well, I've been in the industry for 30 years.
Great.
I'm giving away my age, yeah. So it's been a while. I started many years ago, and I've been in I consider myself a telecom veteran, right? So, but with recent technology changes, or at least in the last 5 to 10 years, we've moved to this cloud-based technology service, right? So we always say we're telecom veterans that have moved into the cloud, right? To really serve the market that we're targeting, which is the small to medium-sized business.
Wonderful. So every business is moved by its people. Tell
That's
us
right.
more about your human capital, how you're managing them, investing in them.
We got great people. We've grown through acquisition, and a lot of the people that we have today have come about via those acquisitions, right? We've made 6 acquisitions in the last 4.5 years, and our most recent acquisition of Next Level Internet, which is here in California, in San Diego. We really excited about that acquisition because they have a whole people and culture department that is all about the human capital, right, and taking care of your people. They've been named to the best places to work on multiple years, right? Oh. They've made the listing. You can see that on their website at Next Level Internet. But that was important to us because we wanted to take that culture across the entire organization, and that's what we're in the process of doing because we only recently closed that acquisition back in February.
Wonderful. Is there anything else coming in the future in terms of acquisitions? Yeah,
we're very active. We're always active on the M&A path, always working on potential transactions. Again, we've closed 6 in the last 4.5 years. We've kind of proven out our concept, proving out how we can scale through that plan, how we can integrate these acquisitions, and ultimately get the cost synergies, the cost savings, right? So we do have some planned, and just stay tuned, right?
Stay tuned. Yeah. You heard it. So the market is what the market is right now. For the past 7-8 weeks, we've seen some really exciting, dynamic, and not always as positive as we'd like. Things are happening out there. How does Digerati stay on top of that? How do you overcome the challenges right now?
Well, look, I think I can say this about our business model. It's very straightforward. It's not rocket science. We're blocking and tackling with execution of our plan, not only on the M&A strategy, but also how we serve our customers and take care of our customers. So we're just going to keep doing the same, right? And fortunately, we've been able to grow from a $200,000 a year company to $32 million most recently. We've got some upcoming news, but you might ask about next week. But anyway, we're just going to continue doing what we're doing, even in a tough market, because our service is always in demand, right, by that small to medium-sized business. So regardless of how the market is overall, I believe we're going to be able to continue executing on our plan successfully.
Without a doubt. So you touched on some of the bottom line performance there, but is there anything else you can add to that just to give us an update and a summary of what that looks like?
Yeah, so our business model is based on recurring revenue, right? We have contracts with business customers that are anywhere from 1 to 5 years, right? So as we make acquisitions, as we grow organically, we continue to stack that revenue, right? And as we integrate those acquisitions, we're looking to better performance from an EBITDA perspective, right? So again, it's recurring revenue. So again, it's very straightforward in the sense that as we cut out some costs, build in some efficiencies from our scale, that EBITDA performance improves, and it's recurring, right? So you're just stacking that revenue, stacking that EBITDA, and that's really fundamental to our plan.
Fantastic. What are the challenges you're currently facing?
I think right now, actually one of the questions you asked, right, about the market, right? Overall,
Right.
we're a public company,
Yeah.
right? So not from an execution standpoint in terms of the opportunity to continue growing either organically or through M&A, but the overall market's a little difficult right now, right? But again, I think we're going to plow through. As a public company, it's always important for us to get our story out there, even during difficult times,
Right.
which is why we're here, right? And we've been able to tell our story, here at LD Micro, but also, have a lot of meetings where we're getting our news out and getting our information out about what we're doing.
Excellent. What guidance can you provide?
Well, I can tell you next week we're filing our
Good.
our 10Q for the quarter ended April 30th. We're on a fiscal year end of July 31. So
Okay.
we'll be putting out some really exciting news that incorporates our recent acquisitions.
Wonderful,
So,
and I'm confident you will be using our audience feature to make sure you can have that audience with your shareholders,
Yeah.
in any one perspective. So I'm sure that the team will help you
Yeah.
set that up.
yep.
Wonderful. So, any other news that we can kind of
No,
hit
I think
at?
that's, we're excited about our quarterly report. Again, it incorporates our recent acquisitions. A lot of the historical financial information you see now does not consider that, does not reflect that.
Right.
So it's going to be, I think, be very positive
Right.
in that sense. So we're looking forward to putting that news out and then talking about it afterwards. Yeah.
Wonderful. Some nuggets of wisdom
Yeah.
as an entrepreneur, a businessman,
Yeah.
for 3 decades, if not longer. What lessons have you learned?
Well, look, what I've learned about this business model, because I've seen other peers try to do something similar, maybe grow through acquisition, is that, look, stick to what you know, right? And once you've proven concept like we've done, just keep doing more of it, right? Especially if the market opportunity's out there, and there is for us. We're going through acquisition. It's a very fragmented market with a lot of regional, local operators that we like to target for acquisition. So we don't lack opportunity, right? So we're just going to keep doing that, right? And I understand it may not have all the sizzle that the market may want, but I do feel strongly that if we just stick to that and continue doing more of that, we're going to create value for all of our stakeholders.
Yeah, sounds very wise indeed. Just to recap what we've chatted about, let's give our viewers 3 key takeaways that they should remember from this conversation.
Okay. Yeah, I think first and foremost is that our M&A strategy is very disciplined, right? In the type of targets that we're going after. We're not just buying revenue to buy revenue. Second, I do believe, and maybe you hear this from every CEO, we're undervalued versus, some of our peers, right? If you look at how we've grown, again, from a couple of $100,000 in annual revenue to, $32 million in annualized revenue, we feel that, there's a good opportunity there for investors that are looking at a growth story like ours, or that they would like to invest in. And third, I would say that, again, the market opportunity is tremendous. Not only, I've spoken more about M&A, but
Right.
the organic growth opportunity is incredible. Our market is currently valued at about $38 billion, right, overall, and it's expected to grow to over $200 billion in the next 6 years. So not only do we have an opportunity on the M&A side, the very fact that our market segment, the small to medium-sized business, right, in this UCaaS space is a growth market of that nature is ideal for us, right? So we got both opportunities both to grow organically and also to continue with our acquisition consolidation strategy.
Sounds like a plan.
It is a plan. We're sticking to it. Yeah.
Good for you. Where can we find more information on Digerati technology?
You can go to our website at digerati-inc.com, right? That's our corporate website. You'll get a lot of information on the company. And then you can also find websites for our operating subsidiaries, Next Level Internet, T3 Communications. But you can actually link through from that website to find information specific to our operations in Texas, Florida, or California.
Excellent. Thank you so much. You're watching the Sequire Spotlight, and this has been a great conversation with the CEO of Digerati Technologies, Art Smith. Thank you.